Metro Atlanta real estate market update. We're going to start out. These are numbers from October of 2019. 6,200 single-family detached closings for the month, which was an increase, Alfie, of 4% over October 2018. 1,300 condos and townhomes sold for the month. That's just for the month in Metro Atlanta, which is a decrease of 3% over 2018. Average sales price for the month of October only, $312,800 for the single-family detached, not the condos and the townhomes, which is an increase of 3.1% over October of 2018. Average sales price for condos and townhomes, Alfie, $278,900, which is 5.5% ahead of October 2018. Year-to-date, 64,800 single-family detached closings, which is up 3% over the prior year. 12,900 condos and townhomes sold and closed year-to-date, which is a decrease of 3% over year-to-date 2018. Average sales price year-to-date, $321,111 for the single-family detached, which is up 4%. Over 2018 year-to-date, condos and townhomes, average sales price $274,800, which is an increase of 5% over year-to-date 2018. 19,900 active listings available for sale through the end of October, which is an increase of 3% over the prior year. That's the detached units, not the condos and townhomes. 4,250 condos and townhomes available for sale as of the end of October, which is an increase in inventory of 31%. We do continue to see a little bit of softening in the condo and townhome market, but it appears that the resale market actually, Alfie, as we get later in the year, is actually picking up strength somewhat over the prior year, and that is good to see, because in the middle of the summer, Alfie, you and I were thinking that the market was softening a little more than we were comfortable with, weren't we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it looks like it's picking up and headed in the right direction. Now, Alfie, we got time for a question. We've only got about 2 minutes left in the segment. Let's get into question.
Yes, this is Joanna in Roswell, who writes in and asks, can I sell my home as is with the buyer having no rights to request repairs?
The answer is yes. So you can, Joanna, offer your home for sale, and you can say it is an as-is sale. It does not mean, however, because most cases, even if you're advertising it as is and the contract says the buyer's buying it as is, they'll typically still have a due diligence period within which they can inspect the property and seek to amend the contract to ask for repairs. And so sometimes a buyer will buy it as is and then ask you to make repairs. And so if you want it to be a true as-is purchase agreement, Joanna, you need to say as is in the listing, you need to say as is in the purchase agreement, and you need to have 0 days due diligence, because that would prohibit the buyer from asking for any repairs after going under contract. Although, Joanna, I will tell you that sometimes if you advertise the home as is, then people think there's something wrong with it, and so they tend to pay less for it. So you might be better off just to not worry about the as-is portion.
Right, just like a used car.
That's exactly right.